Today we're going to be working with Photoshop Assignment 5. So we're going to learn how to make a collage effect using a photo. So if we go to the handout folder, J. Serretta handout, grade 10 photography, section C Photoshop, and assignment 5, I have provided a photo for you, but feel free to use a photo that you have taken yourself. Okay, so I'm going to drag that to Photoshop. Now while that's opening, I will also point out that there is a type document in here that you can follow that walks you through each step one at a time, right from opening up the assignment to creating a copy. Please notice that whenever it says Control on a Mac, it actually means the Command key instead. Okay, so there is a complete walkthrough, step by step, complete with screen captures for you to follow if you get lost. So here I have my photo, and I'm again going to reset my essentials so that I have my layers panel. Okay? So the first step is to duplicate this background layer. There we have a copy. The next step is going to be to insert a blank layer between your copy and the background. Now, what you need to do here, and this is a keyboard shortcut, you could use your paint bucket to fill this layer with black. In this case it showed up as purple, which brings me to my next point. If you want to reset your colors again, click on the black and white squares here to reset the foreground and background color. The keyboard shortcut to fill with the foreground color, which is now set to black, is Alt and Backspace. Okay, notice that it's filled with black. If I press Command and Backspace, it fills it with the background color, which is white. So we have that filled with black. Okay? Now the next step is going to be to create something called a clipping mask. Okay? So what I need to do is create a new layer above this black background and below the background copy, and taking my rectangular marquee tool, I'm going to make a selection in the area where I want to create my first photo. Okay, I am now going to fill that square with black. The keyboard shortcut again is Alt and Backspace, and you can see that a little black square has showed up there. Okay? With that step done, what I'm going to do is select the background copy, and I'm going to go up to the layer command and create a clipping mask. That basically takes this top photo, see this little arrow, and it punches it through that square, leaving only that area revealed. Now to make this look like a photo, I'm going to add a layer between layer 1 and layer 2. I'm going to make a selection that's a little bit bigger, about the size of a Polaroid photo. And I'm going to fill that with white. Keyboard shortcut is Command and Backspace. Okay, now I can deselect this area, and what I'm going to do is hold Shift, click on layer 3, and select these top 3 layers by holding Shift. So I click on layer 3, hold Shift, click on the background copy, and I'm now going to create something called a group. The keyboard shortcut for that is Command G. So you can see that it's put them all into this folder that I can open or close. Now we're essentially almost done the assignment, or at least the hard part of it. All we're going to do now is grab this group copy, drag it to the copy layer, so we've made a copy of that and all of the files in there, and I'm going to select layer 2, hold Shift, select layer 3, Notice I don't have the background copy selected. That's very important. Now press Command T to transform it, and I can move this to a new area and rotate it. Press Enter when I'm done. Close the Group 1 copy. Copy the Group 1 copy. Open that up. Again, select Layer 2, hold Shift, select Layer 3, and press Command T. And press Enter to finish the transform. Close the Group 1 copy too. Copy that, open it up, select Layer 2, hold Shift, select Layer 3, Command T. And you will continue that procedure until you have completed the collage of your character, which if you look at the finished version, should look something like this. Okay, and when you are done that, save it as your last name, followed by an underscore, followed by assignment 5, and put that on the desktop. Save it, click OK, and then put it into the hand-in folder.